Buying and selling milk is tricky. Factories find it hard to balance exactly what they need all year round, but mostly have to take every drop of a farmer's milk, even if they really can't use it all very profitably. At the same time, farmers can never be sure they're getting the best price. They're locked into sending all their milk to the same processor all year, even if the milk could be made into something more valuable elsewhere. But what if milk could flow exactly where it's needed most? Imagine this. At the start of the season, Farmer Brown agrees to sell 2/3 of her milk to processor A over the year. But she decides to spread her risk by putting 50,000 kilograms of milk solids on the open market. Processor B buys 40,000 kilograms for February, and Processor C buys the remaining 10,000 kilograms during April. This means that Farmer Brown's milk is split between processors A, B and C at different times of the year. This makes sense because every processor has a different mix. Processor A would have been forced to turn Farmer Brown's last 50,000 kilograms into low-value product because it doesn't have enough capacity at its high-value plant. On the other hand, Processor B doesn't have quite enough milk to fill its own, so it can pay $5.60 for that same milk, while Processor C is prepared to pay quite a premium to top up flows at $5.80. And while all milk looks alike, the farmers and farm systems that make them are different and dynamic. What suits one farm business might not suit another. That's why choice is so important. If we free farmers and factories to find their perfect match, processors can maximise their profits and the milk price by utilising their stainless steel efficiently. And when the milk is free to flow where it deserves to go, Australian dairy will finally see true, continuous and healthy competition, a foundation for innovation, risk management, confidence and growth. But what about the logistics? The truth is, milk processors already trade and swap millions of litres and can adopt similar protocols. If a farmer opts to sell milk to more than one processor, all her milk will still be collected by one tanker, with a sample sent off to the central laboratory. Milk would be required to meet the quality standards dictated in the contracts. Just as the processors already do, bulk milk flows would be balanced in line with traded volumes. So, how do we make this happen? First, the handcuffs must come off to allow true competition for milk year-round. And while the Industry Code of Practice is a great foundation, it's going to take a little help from the regulator to be sure everyone in the supply chain gets a fair go. But don't be fooled. This is anything but a return to protectionism. It's regulation to allow competition rather than replace it. In fact, we believe there are just 4 ingredients for a return to confidence and growth for Australian dairy. That regulation to allow competition is the first. Second is an open milk market all year round. Third, risk management tools that allow farmers to cope with increasingly volatile conditions. And finally, the opportunity for farmers to sell their milk in the way that suits their own businesses best, whether that's a standard arrangement or something unique. None of this is new in other industries, from sugar to electricity, right here in Australia. But all of it is vital to the prosperity of Australian dairy. Farmers deserve choice. Let's explore the options. Visit www.milkchoices.com.au to learn more and have your say.